236 years ago on this very day, the American flag was adopted by the Second Continental Congress as the official flag of the new country.
That's why on June 14th, well, it's known as Flag Day. And what better way to celebrate Flag Day than to see how flags are made?
Our own Anna Kooiman is at one of the nation's oldest flag maker factories in Ohio, and she joins us now. Today, she's our Betsy Ross.
Absolutely, channeling Betsy Ross this morning. Good morning to you and good morning to everybody at home. We're at Annin Flag Factory in Coschocton, Ohio. They make 15 million American flags a year of all different shapes and sizes, and it comes down to 35,000 a week, so a very busy place. Joined now by Rick Merrell. How are you?
Fine, how are you, Anna?
Fantastic, and you guys have 500 employees?
We do have 500 employees. That's our corporate amount. We have 200 people here in Ohio.
And three locations, also in Virginia and New Jersey. You've been around for how long?
1847 is when we started in the business.
So much American history right here in Annin Flag Factory. What are we working on here?
Well, we're going to cut stripes. There's 6 stripes, there's 7 stripes here, and you're going to cut these 7s.
So this is the short part of the flag.
This is the short part that will go on to the stars, the field we call it.
Now I just hit this button.
You hit the button, yep, hit the button and go.
There we go. And of course, the red stands for hardiness and courage, the white for purity and innocence, and the blue for justice and perseverance.
All right.
And so now we move on to the stars,
yes,
right?
and we call that the field. You call it stars, we call it the field.
Okay.
So the field is sewn to the 7, so we're going to let you try to do that
let's
next.
see. So what do I need to do here?
This right here is your go pedal. You just hold these 2
That's
pieces.
the go pedal.
Kind of overlap
Of
them
course,
a little bit.
the 50 stars that began in 1960 after Hawaii became our 50th state. So just hit that.
Yep, stop.
I think you're probably a little bit better at that than me. But Rick, tell me a little bit about the history here at Annin, because in our most recent memory, the raising the flag on September 11th, we've got some photos that we can show folks at home. What else?
Well, 9/11 was a very busy time in the matter for flag makers. We're very, very busy, and I think that picture of them raising the flag, the Annin flag that day, was probably one that will last for many, many years.
And also Mount Suribachi, Iwo Jima.
In 1945, we raised the flag in Iwo Jima.
And the Annin flag sits on the moon from Apollo 11.
Apollo 11 in 1969, we put the flag on the moon, and if you got a big enough telescope, you might be able to see it, but it's up there flying, and we're...
And also at all the presidential inaugurations and funerals. Rick, thank you so much. And we're going to have more from Annin Flag Factory coming up a little bit later in the show. Happy Flag Day, everybody. Feeling very patriotic this morning.
Indeed,
that's
Anna.
great.
All right.
You know, that's a good excuse to go out and put up a flag. If you got one in the garage, today's a good day to fly it.
Right. It used to be a lot easier before we went ahead and got those 50 states.
Yeah, you still have one of the old
one.
ones? You still have the 48, don't you?
I still have the 48. I still have the 13.
All right,
Don't tread on me.
we will revisit Ohio and the Flag Factory a little bit later on in the show.